Welcome, welcome everybody. Got a really exciting day, really exciting video hopefully for you guys today. Still in quarantine. They just shut Michigan schools down for the rest of the year. So hopefully your boy Eric's got a job. That's all I'm gonna say about my new job. Let's check out this box. A huge shout out to my friend Robert. Sent me something pretty sweet. Not a reptile. Let's check it out. And he even included something in here for Brother John, so you better be grateful. Oh, wow. Oh, hell yeah! My boy sent me a roll of toilet paper. This is gold right now.
That's
Robert,
really
you've
awesome.
outdone yourself. Thank you, man. And, ooh, it's still fresh. All right. I'm using all this, too. I can still wipe my ass with this. Oh, my gosh. They're huge. Let's see here. We got the heat pack. He actually sent, this is the problem, you're not going to really be able to tell. These are anemones. He sent me 2 bubble anemones for my clownfish in my saltwater tank. So thank you, Robert. We're going to get these guys acclimated. I'm going to get them in buckets. I brought my little, I think it's called like a hydrometer. It checks the salinity of the water, excuse me. We're going to check that, match it up, get these inside. Next shot we'll be doing, which will be a few hours, maybe even a day, I'll show you them opened up and in action. Thank you guys so much. Let's just show you this one too. That's a big one right there. Whoa! Get a close-up of that. Look at that. Wow. Hopefully they're okay. Let's get these puppies in. We'll check out some anemones. All right, so the anemone is in, guys. It's attached to the rock. We just got to give it a little bit to wake up. And you're gonna have some pretty happy little clownfish, I think. So let's go get this one in my aquarium next. We gotta rush over there, get it all in, and we will see you guys at my place. All right, we got the anemone in the tank. That clownfish is all over this thing. That's my big tomato clown, but it has been rubbing all over this anemone, trying to kind of bond with it or live in there. It is super cool. I really love this thing in here. It just kind of brings a little more life to it. Hopefully it'll open up more and, you know, get a little more acclimated. But when I first put it in here, it did move to this spot. I just gave it a little while to kind of settle in. But this clownfish is all over. It's super cool. Thank you again, Robert. So we're down here. Before we get to our other little adventures today, I wanted to share a cool reptile with you guys. I want to show you my false water cobra. I had my buddy MJ over here, and he works with these guys. He actually thinks it's a hypo, so that's pretty cool. I knew it definitely wasn't like a normal false water cobra. Let me quit yapping and let's check this thing out. I just use a snake hook just to kind of show it that I'm not feeding it. These are rear fang subvenomous. Definitely wouldn't want to take a bite. Not being allergic to bug bites or bee stings, I still wouldn't want to get bit by it. But let's take a look. She's always been really sweet. So this is a captive bred and captive hatched, obviously. But she's really sweet. She's really nice. As you can see behind the head there, you know, it's almost patternless. If you look up at a normal looking false water cobra, they have this banding all the way up to the back of the head. And like I said, with that rear fanged subvenomous, the fang is usually right underneath the eyeball. They're not a hypodermic fang. They have a groove on the side of the tooth, and they'll drip venom from a gland from the top of their mouth. So the delivery system isn't that good. I'm gonna set it on the ground, and sometimes when she's out of her comfort zone, she will kind of hood up and do that, you know, Cobra looking kind of move. But I don't want to stress her out too much. Maybe if I give her a rub. Yeah, you see how that flattens out right there? Isn't that incredible? Look at that. Look at the size that it flattens out to. So if you're in the wild somewhere where cobras are native, you wouldn't want to go up and touch this thing thinking it's a venomous snake, thinking it could potentially be deadly. But that is not the case. So it's a colubrid. It's not in the cobra family. I think it's its own kind of class, Hydrodynastus gigas. And a really cool snake. Really, really cool snake. Aren't you glad we got this, Mary?
Oh yeah, she's beautiful.
You remember when I'm like, I want to get this, and it had Cobra in the name, so you weren't too interested, but she's really stiff right now. I must have pissed her off a little too much. Very cool how it hoods out. Just wanted to show this to you before we get to our boring adventures. And I promise, as soon as this whole coronavirus thing, we're gonna have a lot more interesting videos. So I really appreciate everyone bearing with us, liking, commenting, subscribing. You all are the best. Thank you so much. We'll get this snake back in. Now that I pissed her off, I think I'll use the hook to kind of move her out of my way here and just show her that, hey, I'm not gonna hurt you. It's your boy Eric. So, you remember when we got this thing? It was pretty small.
Oh yeah, just a baby.
Really cool. Glad you guys got to see this. You want to get a close-up of her before we put her back? She is acting a little nervous the way she's kind of holding her tongue out for a long time. Usually a snake that is pretty calm will flicker it pretty fast. So I'll go ahead and get her back in. Please enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, you guys are about to witness a feeding frenzy here. I'm gonna feed these little cichlids, and I gotta feed this little gourami too, or he's gonna get mad at me. Here, let's put some food in. It's funny, as soon as one starts eating, they all usually kind of pile up and go crazy. Like little piranhas. I love these guys. Yo, who's in there? Wait, is he in there?
Yeah, he's up front.
There he is. All right, let's go get his beak trimmed.
Hi, Peaches. You ready for beak trim? Hi. Hi, Peaches. Peaches, there you are. Hi.
You always do this. Tell me when you start filming, Mary. All right, so obviously we're not going to be walking the ferret today. As you can see, it's raining. But we're just taking this little crazy bird in, finally getting out of the house a little bit. I wanted to go fishing in the kayak, practice social distancing, and get out on the lake. We'll see, you guys. If the rain stops, me and Brother John are going to go out and try and catch some pike or bass or whatever. So we'll keep you posted. How's that little bird doing in that cage? Is he all right?
Oh.
Peaches, Peaches.
Hi, Peaches. What are you doing? Hi.
These little birds are so smart. I swear he knows what's going on. He hates it, but it's got to be done. All right, we are leaving Parrotsville. Promise once all this stuff gets up and lifted, we're going to show you inside. That place is awesome. Show them little Peaches. Look at that little bee.
Hi.
Hi.
You're beautiful.
Peaches. You know what's funny is she's like, Peaches was the most well-behaved little bird until we get him home and get him out. But we still love him. You gotta love him. All right, I think White Castle and home, you know, essentials, the essentials. All right, you guys, we got back from that bird appointment. I'm gonna rush out with my brother John. He just picked a kayak up, go fishing for a little bit, practice social distancing, get on the water. I seriously can't wait. It's warming up here a little bit. Hopefully the fish will start biting. Let's get on to Lake Orion. You guys get it? It's pretty funny, right? I got this thing covered in stickers. Like I said, I love stickers. I'm a weirdo, but let's get it loaded up. Okay, we've been trolling for a minute. Nothing yet. I'm just trolling this rod back here with a little crankbait for some northern pike, hopefully. My brother is back here somewhere, hopefully. But we're out on the lake. There's a few boats out here. It is so relaxing, you guys, just to get out of the house and get some fresh air. As you can see, I'm in a t-shirt right now. Hopefully we'll hold the rain off, but let me know in the comments what you're doing during this time to stay busy, stay sane, because definitely get a little crazy cooped up in the house all the time. Hopefully, next shot here, we'll have a fish to show you. What's up, everybody? Out on the water here with Brother John. Say hello, John. But we're actually not doing too well with the fishing, so there's a little island here on Lake Orion we're going to go explore. Maybe there's buried treasure or bottles of tequila, naked women. I don't know. Let's go find out. There it is in the distance. It's kind of hard to see, but the little island of Lake Orion. Let's go check it out. I've only been there one other time. Pretty sweet. I can't wait. This is so much fun. It's a lot better than sitting at home, I'll tell you that. All right, so right behind this root is where that geese is. Or goose, geese, gooses. I really hope she doesn't attack me. I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm getting out of here. Ooh, there's some pretty big boulders I gotta watch for. Boulders and wild geese. Gotta really be careful around here. No treasure, nothing like that. I figured some birds might be using this as a nesting site. I really don't see a lot of boats come up here, but as you can see why, I don't know if you can see in the water, there's a lot of debris, you know, large boulders, rocks, roots, and stuff like that. Pretty cool though. I don't think we'll go on there and disturb that goose. You're not gonna go on there, are you, John? Don't disturb that little goose. Whoa, see, I'm already almost getting tipped over by a rock or something here, so I gotta pay attention. I'm gonna get back to kayak, and I think my crazy brother is going up there. John, don't go up there and disturb that goose, buddy. Well, we'll get a quick picture and get off this little island. No luck out here with anything. Finding hidden treasure, catching fish. We're headed back in now. I'm gonna call up Mary to get us out of here. The sun's starting to come out. What a beautiful day. I hope you guys find something to do during this quarantine. Hit the lake, that's what I'm saying. Well, except for the beach. I mean, if you got a kayak, that's one thing. But awesome, we'll see you guys on shore.
Thank you, everyone. This is where we're going to end the video. Thank you all for the subscribes and the likes and the comments. It really means a lot to us.
It really does. Seriously, thank you everyone so much. I know we say that a lot, but we really do appreciate it. Hopefully we'll have some cool content for you coming up here soon. Once we can all leave the house and this whole quarantine thing. We hope you stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.